Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Michigan once again with a Sovtard who believes that this new judge is the trustee of his, well, mythical billion-dollar account that'll get him out of trouble. And the judge, of course, has no idea what this freaking Sovtard is talking about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S-show on the road, shall we?
I see you, Mr. Hargrove, on Zoom. You represented by counsel, Mr. Hargrove?
I represent Mr. Hargrove, Judge.
All right, thank you.
What we're going to ask the court to do is accept plea to count one with the second offense dismissed.
Mr. Fortier, is that an accurate statement of the agreement?
I don't know yet, Your Honor. I can't find the case for some reason.
All right, I'll give you a second.
Mr. Gilo, did Miss Brooker email you that offer?
Yes, on the 9th.
Okay. Then yeah, Judge, that would be what we're gonna do then.
All right. Mr. Hargrove, you've heard the attorneys talk that there is an agreement being offered to you that if you plead guilty to the first offense of operating with your license suspended, the notice for second offense, which enhances the penalty, would be dismissed. Is that what you want to do? You're on mute now, Mr. Hargrove. You're going to have to take your, there you go. Is that what you want to do today? I'm sorry.
I just had a few questions.
Well, you're going to need to talk to your attorney about those questions. Do you need some time to do that?
He can't answer them for me.
All right. Well, then what are your questions? Let me see if I can answer them for you.
Okay, well, I don't understand how you can be the trustee of my SESTA KV account, Ronald Gene Hargrove II, and not have my best interest.
I'm sorry, what I don't understand what your question is.
How can you be the trustee of the SESTA KV account, Ronald Gene Hargrove II, and not have my best interest?
What is that account that you're referring to?
Well, Your Honor, I don't know if you or some of my audience is familiar with Sovtard beliefs or their buffoonery, but what he's trying to implicate here is that you are somehow the conduit to this mythical trust that all of us have from the time we are born, a trust or investment that is invested in by a bunch of foreign companies or foreign governments that tends to build up over time, and that there's supposed to be millions, billions, or trillions of dollars in these things that we all have. Now, according to the Sovtard mythos, we're not told about these, but judges do have the secret knowledge to allow us to access that money. But you know what? In reality, this just is not the case. And unfortunately, this guy may have fallen for that little delusion right there.
Oh, God. The SESTA KV account that everybody, most people have, and you're the trustee. Just like the Secretary of State is trustee of it. You are my trustee, aren't you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Uh-oh.
Why would I be your trustee? Mr. Gila, do you have some additional information that I'm not picking up on?
Yeah, Judge, I wouldn't call it information. In fact, I would call it fantastical bullshit that keeps these Sovtards from accepting reality. Because if this is the kind of BS that a lot of Sovtard gurus pass out, then is it any wonder why that so many of these idiots fall for it?
No, Judge.
It's just something that I believe in, and I've seen evidence of, and
what leads you, Mr. Hargrove? What leads you to believe that I'm your trustee?
Because of a former case I've seen.
A former case? What former case are you referring to?
In Roscommon, a friend of mine asked the judge that, and he couldn't answer him.
Okay. How is that evidence of this mythical trust that you guys claim to exist? The fact that a judge had no freaking idea what you were talking about? Yeah, that seems rather lame right there.
So,
That's
yeah,
probably because it's not factually true. What information do you have that leads you to believe that I'm a trustee for you?
in that case, the judge quit 6 months into his new term because he was dishonored, and the sheriff. So,
Mr. Hargrove, the question was not about a Roscommon County case. It was about this particular case. You've alleged that I'm your trustee. I'm asking what information or proof that you have that is true.
so you're just denying it?
I don't know of any information that it makes it true.
Okay. If it was
What information do you have?
if it was a
Mr. Hargrove, go
misdemeanor,
ahead.
if it was a misdemeanor, would it be true?
No. Misdemeanors and trusts have nothing to do with each other.
Okay,
There
well,
has to be some court order for me to be a trustee for you. For anybody to be a trustee, there has to be a court order. Do you have such a court order?
no. I just believe that you are my trustee of the SovCit account, Ronald Gene Hargrove II, and that's.
Could you speak a little more clearly and tell me what that account is?
I'm not sure. I just believe that you are my trustee, and if you deny it, then you deny it. Okay, we'll move on from there. I guess. And another thing is, I paid $1,000 for a reinstatement fee, but you guys keep saying I don't have a license. And where did my $1,000 go? I don't understand this.
Who did you pay $1,000 to, Mr. Hargrove?
The Secretary of State or the
Then you
state
need
of
to ask the Secretary of State.
Well, I believe I have my license, and they just there's a screw up somewhere.
As far as your belief in this mythical trust, well, here's a meme for that.
Well, you can wish in one hand and crap in the other, and see which gets filled first.
Yeah, well, this way.
Then you need to contact the Secretary of State, but I'm not connected to the Secretary of State. I'm the court system. I work in the court system. I don't work for the Secretary of State, so I can't tell them what to do. If you believe that you paid the money and you should have a license, you need to contact the Secretary of State.
Okay. Well, knowing that I think I had a license at the time, doesn't that change things?
It would change things only if it were true, and I don't know that it's true. Just because you believe it doesn't make it true.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Hargrove, your attorney has told me, and the prosecutor has agreed, that there is an offer on the table for you to plead guilty to operating with license suspended in exchange for dismissal of the second offense notice, which makes this a much more serious charge.
Okay.
Do you want to accept that today, or do you want to have some additional time to speak with your attorney?
No, they don't have nothing to say to me. Their best interest is of the court. So I'll take that, and I would hope to get the same fine everybody else did today. Thank you very much.
Well, I can't guarantee that because you're in a different circumstance than everybody else.
Well, I'm pleading guilty to the same offense they just pled guilty to.
But your background is not the same as theirs.
You know what? I'll plead insanity.
All right, Mr. Gilo, I'm going to adjourn today's hearing. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak with Mr. Hargrove. He is bringing up some things that may have some impact on his ability to take a plea today. So we're simply going to adjourn this for 14 days or so and move the case that way. Mr. Hargrove, I want you to speak with your lawyer. He does have your best interest at heart, and he needs to understand your concerns so that he can properly bring them before the court. All right, that'll be all for today.
So with the Sovtard's back against the wall, he decides that he wants to go plead insanity, and well, the judge has to abide by that and kick the can another 14 days down the road. Well, we'll see how that works out in a couple weeks. So at any rate, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
Then shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?